So when you have this vibe, you're less nervous when it comes to approaching. You act more natural. You're in a peaceful, calm, relaxed state. And you might even have women coming right up to you. Hello world, Prince here, and welcome to my channel, Gentlemen and Scholars, where we discuss life, style, personal development, and so much more. So if you're new to the channel, definitely consider taking a look around, liking and subscribing, as it helps the algorithm, it helps the channel to grow, and brings us one step closer to facilitating that close-knit community of gentlemen and scholars. So with that, we're switching gears here today, and we're gonna talk about how NoFap can attract women. So I'll go ahead and share my experience and share some details and some facts that I know. So without further ado, let's just go ahead and jump right into the content. All right, to preface, prior to starting on the NoFap journey, it's not that I was getting no attention from females at all, but there was some inconsistency there. There were some blind spots that I had, things I didn't read, but I feel like I have a better sense of how it has affected me, my confidence, my overall morale, and just my mindset in general. There's some key things that I noticed that I definitely wanted to share with you guys. And these are things I had no clue about years ago when I started on this journey. So without further ado, let's just go ahead and jump right into the video. So there's a ton of talk around this topic, and people say different things, but for me, I really didn't notice immediate results. When I say immediate, I mean like in the first day, but you can definitely start to notice a difference. So my motivation years ago to start the NoFap, well, number one is because I noticed a lot of inconsistency when it came to dating and relationships with women. I would be good with attracting women, but sometimes that tension would die off over time. Another thing would be staying focused for long periods of time. I really struggled with this, and when I got too stressed out or when I focused on something for too long, a lot of times I would just result to, fapping. That is definitely not a good habit to have. So over time, I knew things had to change. And lastly, because I knew this would give me motivation to get out there and do a lot of dating, because with dating, you get a lot of experience. And when I say no fap, that means no fap. I didn't say no sex, but it was funny to hear my friends' reactions to me starting on this journey. Oh, that doesn't work. Or, nah, I don't really believe in that. It honestly just came off to me like they enjoyed their fapping and they weren't gonna give it up for nobody, which is totally fine with me. I'm not trying to force anybody to do anything they don't wanna do. All I'm doing is sharing a perspective. Now, previously, before going on this NoFap journey, there would be strong anxiety, that I would feel when approaching a beautiful woman. That's honestly a bit of an understatement, more like crippling anxiety. But as I started on this journey and forced myself to take action, because let's face it, if I'm not fapping, you can become sexually frustrated pretty quick if you don't do something about that. So basically, it forced me to get out there and go for what I really wanted, which has been hugely beneficial to me in my life when it comes to dating, and additionally in other areas of my life as well. So basically, my mindset became any beautiful woman that I see and I want to talk to, I'm going to go for it. And shortly after starting doing this, if I saw someone that I wanted to talk to and I didn't, I would really feel guilty about it, almost as if I was holding back or not being my true, authentic self. As they say, success is a habit, not just one action. So once it became a habit, this is when the results came really quickly. So before I go any further, if you made it this far, congratulations, you are on your way to becoming a premier gentleman and scholar. So definitely consider taking a look around, liking and subscribing for more awesome content just like this. I mean, it helps the algorithm, it helps the channel to grow, and really just brings us one step closer to facilitating that strong community. Plus, it takes 2 seconds, so just go ahead and do it. So hopping back on track here, let's just talk a little bit about the relapse effects. So I mean, more than likely you're going to relapse at some point. It's okay, I wouldn't beat myself up about it, but let's just talk a little bit about the effects. Therefore, you have sort of a deterrent. And this will give you a better chance of keeping on track. So when I would relapse, some of the things that I would notice is if I did see a girl that I was attracted to, I would be a lot less likely to go up and talk to her. You know, there would be some hesitation there. There would be confidence issues. There'd be anxiety that would be filling up in my body. So there are really a lot of things that could occur due to this, and a lot of different effects that it may have on you, but more than likely it's bound to happen. So I wouldn't beat myself up about it, but you're definitely gonna wanna do your best to stay on track. And alternatively, me being on track, I feel more calmer, more peaceful, more relaxed, more confident, and women really pick up on this, you know? They're able to spot the guys that are more calm, more peaceful, more relaxed, more confident, and be able to separate those from the guys with crippling anxiety. It's just something that they're able to pick up on. They're very keen on that. So when you have this vibe, you know, you're less nervous when it comes to approaching. You act more natural. You're in a peaceful, calm, relaxed state. And you might even have women coming right up to you. And additionally, what's cool is I'm totally okay at the place I'm at in my life with totally walking away from a situation. In this case, a woman who doesn't meet my standards. Maybe she looks good, but maybe her attitude's totally bad. Maybe our core values aren't aligned. You know, when I wasn't on this journey, that's not really something I was considering at all. And really this peacefulness, this relaxed vibe, this confidence, it trickles down into other areas of your life. Whether you're talking about your job, whether you're talking about business, whether you're talking about friendships and family relationships, it just transfers into other areas of your life and just impacts you in a positive way. So that has been my journey. I'd love to hear about your journey. Definitely let me know down below what you guys are thinking about this one. You know, did I hit on some good points? Do you guys totally disagree? Definitely let me know down below. Until next time, gentlemen and scholars.